Yo, what's up guys, it's Xrayz and welcome to a new episode of Gaming Nightmares. Now, I know it's been a while since I did the last episode and I apologize for that. It has been a little bit busy and a little bit hectic, but we're back again, and in today's episode we're going to be talking about a pretty creepypasta called A Nice Guy, and it's based around Earthbound and pretty much a boy who bought a copy of it and finds himself in a world of trouble. Now, with that being said, if you guys do enjoy this episode, make sure to slap a like and a favorite on the video. It helps the channel get out there, helps my channel grow, and it lets me know that you guys are enjoying these Gaming Nightmare episodes. If you guys want to check out the last episode of Gaming Nightmares, check it out. A link is down in the description below, and an annotation will be at the end of the video. And also, if you guys want to buy your own official Gaming Nightmare shirts, make sure to check out the apparel shop down below. But anyways, with that being said, let's jump straight into the nightmare. I bought a copy of Earthbound about 10 days ago. I've been a huge fan of the series for quite a few years, and I wanted to pay my respects to the creators. I know anything used after such a long time didn't actually benefit Nintendo, but an actual cartridge felt more solid than any old ROM or hacked Wii download or anything like that. Surprisingly, it didn't take me long to find a copy. It was an old collector's gaming store I found in a farmer's market, full of neat retro gaming peripheral and systems. It was a normal copy of the game, really, and in good condition, save except for a small singe mark on its corner. It was going for $15.99. How could I pass that up? The store owner clearly had no idea how valuable such a copy of the game was, so I snatched up a little tidbit and brought it home. I was excited to play it. It was really fun to play Earthbound on its original platform. I navigated Ness through his neighborhood to the meteor, watched Porky have his ass kicked by his parents, met Buzz, defeated a Starman, and learned the true nature of my destiny. Though I had done it time and time again in emulators, it was still refreshing and fun. I wandered through the library, grinded for experience on a few spiteful crows, and upgraded my weapons and equipment. Everything functioned normally until the first encounter with a shark, a member of the town's gang. I ran up to one of them and got myself into the whole "what are you looking at" confrontation. The fight started. It was one of the skateboarding sharks. I had leveled up way too much, so I was able to make quick work of him. However, just as I was about to deal the final blow, a dialogue box interrupted me. "Please don't." I paused and stared at the screen. That certainly had never happened before. I ignored it, however, and clicked bash again. Smash! Critical damage done to the skate punk. The skate punk disappeared. When I had come out of the battle, there was a large crowd of NPCs surrounding me. I talked to one, a man wearing a fedora, who said, "He's gone. Another one. Gone. Gone." And one more, a brunette girl. I think I might have loved him. At this point, the weirdness was starting to get to me. I ran through the possibilities in my head. The extreme jumped to the foremost of my mind, namely what the myriad dumb stories on the internet had told me on demons possessing game cartridges and eating players in their dreams or something. Was it some sort of warped cartridge hack? There had to be some logical explanation. Thus, I decided to keep moving forward. The game continued pretty normally after that, but with random eerie messages spliced into NPC dialogue here and there, like help or the pain returns. Call it morbid curiosity, but this enamored me. I'm stupid that way, I guess. I pressed on. The messages became more and more frequent. Enemies I encountered would shrink away as if I were wildly over-leveled or something. Whenever I caught up to them, they would only say things like, "Please don't kill me," and try to run away. If they didn't succeed, they never seemed to fight back. They would just let themselves die, and they would always disappear. Never anything like become tame or anything like that. And whenever I defeated an enemy, the same crowd of NPCs would swarm around me, each time getting larger and larger. Just as well, the complaints of pain and suffering dominated NPC conversations. No one said anything even marginally story-related anymore. Even the insane cut list acted the same way. Though I couldn't progress in the plot, everything was open to me, so I ended up simply exploring from town to town. I don't know what was happening, but I was beginning to get stressed out by the game. I'd have frequent headaches and backaches or just general joint pain. I was beginning to have nightmares, but not the vivid kind. They were the kind where you just wake up from sweating profusely and feeling tired, and still I played the game. I knew there was something wrong, but I wanted someone to tell me what. I wanted someone to outline it for me. I just wanted an easy answer. And with one encounter, it came. I was wandering through Thread, still low in levels and with no one else in my party, when an old NPC came forward. He spoke without me initiating a conversation, as if it were a cutscene. I know you can feel pain. We all do too. My eyes widen. What's going on? I know you're there. You're not the insane, pointless nest that wanders around aimlessly. You kill, you remove our friends from existence. Word has gotten out. Every time some player like you uses Nest, the suffering returns to all of us. You think you feel the worst? We all feel the same way, tenfold. I can hear the groans where you can't, and everything's your fault. You're a monster. You're a murderous, selfish monster. I stopped the game and ripped out the cartridge. I didn't care about properly ejecting it. I just took it out and threw it at the wall. I was sweating. My face was contorted in rage. I grabbed a hammer from a nearby drawer and rushed to the cartridge. However, I stopped when I saw the singe mark on its corner. What was I doing? I suddenly felt ridiculous. I dropped the hammer and put the game back on the shelf. I turned to look at the clock, and in the darkness the green numbers read 3:53. I rubbed my face. I hadn't even realized it was the middle of the night. I decided to retire to bed and tried to think things over in the morning. That night was when I first heard the screams. They were distant, but blood-curdling. They echoed down corridors and bounced off the walls of my room, making my hairs raise and my eyes widen. At first I had tried to search them out and find their origins, but everywhere I went the screams were just as faint. Were they all in my head? They weren't only screams either. I could also hear gunshots and the tightening of ropes. I could feel wind flying in my face in my room, wind that would accelerate rapidly and stop abruptly and then repeat. And with every passing hour, the scream grew louder. They were depriving me of sleep, and any time I did sleep, I had those night terrors, and the pain shooting through my body became even more intense. I eventually put the cartridge back into my Super Nintendo. I didn't know what else to do. I didn't want to tell my friends because I knew they'd think I was crazy. I probably am. The game and the NPC felt like the only people who understood me. The old man had said he knew why I was experiencing the pain, so I went back into the game intending to search him out. But I didn't need to go far though. He found me again and came over. You almost destroyed the game, didn't you? I could tell. You left for a bit. I just sat there with my arms wrapped around my legs, trying not to cry as my head split apart. You're a fool. You're a damn fool. Don't you understand that these are people yet? Living, breathing, conscious people? If you destroy this game, they'll cease to exist. And you will be responsible for that. And guess what? You'll have to bear the pain that they all bear right now. You'll take the responsibility. It won't end. It will follow you until the day you die. I wasn't trying to hold back anymore. I was openly sobbing. Everything in my body felt like it was on fire. The only way you can end the pain is by joining us. I stopped crying for a second and wiped my face. I leaned closer into the TV screen. At this point, a small crowd of NPCs had gathered around. It's the only way, another commented. The only escape, someone else concurred. The old man moved closer to me. Player, only you can end it, and you have to make sure no one else can get this cartridge. If that's done, you will join us, and all of our suffering will end. The world is small, and you'll never escape, but there's no other option. I think you know what you have to do. My eyes widened. I stood up and stepped back. I could feel my legs quaking as I struggled to maintain balance. On any other day, I would have blown the pain off as coincidence and sought medical attention, or tried to view it rationally, but nothing made sense to me anymore. So far, the NPCs had been correct, so I wasn't sure if I had the reason to doubt them. I'm not sure if it was my sleep deprivation, or the constant pangs on this damned headache, or the emotional fatigue of this past week, but it all made sense to me, then and there. Everything made sense. And it still does. I know there's only one way. If I just destroy the cartridge, I'll kill everyone there. Who knows? I may kill thousands, and I'll bear that pain to the day I die. If I just abandon the cartridge somewhere far away from here, what will come of it? Would I submit another human to this level of pain? Will I go mad from this continued agony? No, I couldn't allow that to happen. I couldn't take another life, or force such suffering onto another friend or stranger. I had to lock it away, where no one else could see it. Hide it from the world. But where? I had nowhere, and I still have nowhere. Whatever I leave behind, people will get a hold of, but my belongings will get resold. No one understands the significance of a slightly singed Earthbound cartridge, after all, and if I put it somewhere where it can never be retrieved, would I be willing to endure the pain my entire life? Then how could I let those people inside go on in constant torture? I've come to realize that there's no other way. The cartridge lies tucked away under folds of clothes in my drawer. The window on my apartment hangs open, beckoning to me. It's a bit breezy outside, it seems. As I grow more assured in my decision, the screams grow quieter. The pain is slightly less intense. There's really no other way. Please, I just hope you understand why I'm about to do what I'm about to do, and that you don't think anything bad of me for it. I like to think that I'm a nice guy. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this creepypasta. This one was a little bit weird. I'm assuming that towards the end he did commit suicide and jumped out the window or did something, but I thought it was pretty creepy. The game ended up becoming real life. He found out that the people within the game were actual people who were stuck in there, and the NPCs that he was killing were real people. It was pretty creepy. Let me know what you think about it. Leave a comment down below. And also, if you guys have any suggestions for what creepypasta you guys want me to cover next week, then make sure to leave it as a comment down below. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Gaming Nightmares. If you did, make sure to slap a like and a favorite on the video. It does help the channel grow, lets me know that you guys are enjoying the content, and it's really appreciated. And also, if you guys are new and you enjoyed this content, then make sure to check out my channel. A link is down in the description below, and subscribe so you won't miss a single video. But until next time, guys, I'm Xrayz. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.